because you gotta work. LOL, just call off. Listen, if you up here and got time to go back and forth with somebody, there's no way that you can be working, and that's just my opinion. If you call that multitask at a paying job, then it is what it is. But it ain't no rant that isn't being biased, though. For y'all, that's not being biased. For me, it's being biased because if I ask you to hold on, it's just hold on. You know what I'm saying? That's just my terms. I have never seen so many people who don't listen for understanding. They listen to make comments. Thank you, Madam Pineapple. Listen, paying job, child, get off of here with the TikTok folks. If you had a paying job, why you here? Okay, that's fine. Then stay off the panel then if you're at work. Get your money. Get your money.
I have a question. Hello, everybody. I have a question. Does Manny really need to come up to specifically list people in diabolical talk? Because we said Missy Talk is a subgenre of TikTok, but diabolical talk doesn't have enough people to be a subgenre.
If this is the, I'm sorry, Lucy. This is diabolical Bessie talk where nobody gives a fuck about the Webster Dictionary. All right. What's your point? Go ahead, Lucy.
You talking to me about dictionary? I'm not sure.
No, I'm talking to the comments, sweetie.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was like, okay. So what I'm saying is this. I don't have to paint somebody as diabolical, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this. If one creator calls the police because they're being encouraged to call the police, and another one calls the police, why is one a rat and the other one isn't? Just want to know. Can anybody explain that to me? Thank you. I'll be in the comment. Let me know.
I don't know. I'm not going to answer that. I'm not even going to touch on that because that was all diabolical work for the people who did it. But what I will say
for both people or just
no. I said for the people. I said for the people. I didn't say.
Okay, I got you.
Who is the both people?
I'm going back on mute.
Should you be doing all right?
Will you let these folks know I am not centering myself? I came in off the various topics that we have rolled into. They trying to make it seem like I'm centering myself.
And tell the people what to think. They just told me. I didn't know what the hell I was saying. Go ahead, Powers.
Nothing. Go ahead, man.
Lucy, girl, you know you are a sidekick to your diabolical queen. You know that, Lucy. You know she on the back end. She lets you know everything that's gonna go down before it goes down.
Have you heard us on the back end speaking?
Let me finish, Lucy. You can clear it up after I'm done. You'll come back and smile in our face knowing that Kiana finna come havoc and cause wreck and just make people's lives miserable more than yours is. And you giggle and you prepare us for it. You will smile with us. You'll wave at us. You will engage in the topics. All the while knowing Kiana finna come and do what she do because she done had a conversation with you on the back end. That's who you are, Lucy. You're not the main girl. You're the side. Remember that.
Okay, let's talk about this. You said Kiana and I talk on the back end, and she tells me everything that she's going to do on the back end. You've never heard us talk on the back end, none of that. So you can't really say that that's true. That's just an assumption that you made. The other thing is that you said is that I'm there waving. I just put my face on camera the other day. Most of the time you see a picture. So that's not true, Manny. So you're inflating facts and you're inflating things and calling things that are not so as if they were facts. That would kind of make it a lie. Now, I'm going to talk on the back end with Kiana to see what she's going to do. Kiana doesn't even tell me every time when she starts to go live. She done call me and say, hey, I'm going live. Okay, none of that. So, I don't know what you're talking about, Manny. You just making up some stuff. Now, you can say she's diabolical, but I think you're diabolical too with the way you spin things, when you tell things that are not true, when you know you're telling things that are not true. Not because you believe them not to be true, but because you don't like somebody and you want other people not to like them. That is diabolical.
Let's go, Chucky.
Well, Lucy, I actually like you and Kiana, but the difference is, like y'all made it very clear. You're making it clear y'all don't like my commentary. But again, what lies did I tell Lucy? Because Kiana already told us. Now it's up to you to prove how much y'all interact.
No, hold on, wait. You said I'm there waving in the panel. Everybody, there was one time and in one live that I went live on TikTok and showed my actual face. So everybody knows that I have not been on TikTok waving and cheering her on when you say that she's doing something that you don't approve of. So that is a lie, man. So now, let's move on to lie number 2. You said we talk on the back end, and she tells me everything she's going to do before she does it when she's on live. When we're on live, we don't even know what subjects are going to come up. So how are we plotting to do things in live?
I want something that's not healthy, not good for you, fattening. You said I got wasabi peas.
Manny, that is a lie. That is an untrue statement. So I'm telling you now, Manny, I shouldn't have to prove to you that we do this. You need to tell me, I've heard a recording of you and Kiana talking on the back end, saying what you're going to do to somebody. And then I need you to bring it out and play it in front of us all. Not just tell us about it. Not just be somebody that say, oh, I got these text messages. Let me read them to you, and you don't show them. Okay? Or let me tell you about what's in the text messages. No, that's why I say show it to me. I'm going to be from Missouri, the show me state, even though I'm not. And I'm going to say show it to me.
You're gonna leave them alone.
Well, you and Kiana got the phone, so y'all would actually have to show it.
I'm going to show you that I don't talk to her on the back end. How do I show you that I don't talk to somebody on the back end and plot stuff to do? You can't show somebody that exactly. I mean, that kind of stuff happens in like real time. Say, oh, hold up. Let me go back to the conversation. Girl, let's re-say our whole conversation.
Primrose Schools, teachers use the Primrose Friends to help teach lessons.
And they literally are saying, I don't make sense. I don't make sense.
Good for hugs, too. Primrose
Schools.
So what is it, a school or a toy?
Freak out, but you can get 50% off on
I think it's
Y'all tap
both.
the screen, share the
I
live.
get the school, you got the toys to go with the school.
So, Manny, so basically she's saying y'all don't know what the hell y'all talk about. Y'all just spreading misinformation. Is what she's
And
saying.
she said, what is that? Well, that wasn't word salad. That was very plain. And I said it.
I mean, well, Kiana
I
has
can't wait for
stated
Cyrus
a
to
lot of
learn. I
things,
feel like
maybe
he's
Lucy
so
just
far
didn't catch all that
behind.
Kiana stated.
Because look at what Jackson's doing. He's
Lucy, he said clear your
No,
ears.
he's not.
He just told me
Yes,
to
he is. Jax is 3.
Girl, my ears been clean, girl. We take baths around here. I don't know what y'all talking about.
He came a year later. I always think he's a year younger than Jax. You sure?
Listen, okay, so even if y'all plot stuff on the back
October
end, don't y'all
31st.
think that the shit that do be plotted or whatever continues to happen is a little diabolical? The reason why they are calling us diabolical time, even though I'm not a part of that, because I don't do the shit that other people do, and I'm not saying that you do it, Lucy, but they have said you've taken people's profile pictures and made them your own, even when they're not your own, which is a little diabolical. So you have.
You've seen my picture, haven't you, floating around here?
I saw the blogs of you posted, but beforehand, they're saying
Somebody
that
got some pictures of me on their page. I don't even have a picture of me on my
now,
page.
because you cammed up, but before, other people weren't consented for you to use. And that baby picture of whoever's baby that was said that it was not consented for you to use, and they said that that was diabolical. So, you got your own diabolical about you.
Yeah,
Oh, well, at least
the pictures that I use. How is that any different from somebody taking another person's picture off their profile and putting it
It's
with
a
theirs?
baby. It's a baby.
What's that have to do with anything?
A baby doesn't.
Okay, the same people that have a problem with me having pictures of cute babies. I didn't pick ugly babies. I wasn't mean about the babies. People that have a problem with me having pictures of babies. Listen. Okay, let me put it like this. Those same people that had something to say about pictures of their baby or their grandson have their daughter walking around naked in front of those kids. So that's what happened. So hey,
Are you worried about somebody else's child? If she had a child, it was an accident. She turned her life on. Why the fuck you have a problem? It's not your fucking child. That's weird as fuck. Why you worried about some other child? That's some weird shit they be talking about. The fuck?
So yeah, only Lucy brought up that other child, and Lucy has the baby pictures. But yeah, Lucy, you should have just used your own photo. You are too old to be using other photos. Like we all have our own.
man, I can use whatever photo I want.
We're talking now.
Oh, no, you can't use children, minors. You have to have consent. To be honest, to use anybody's photo, you have to have consent for those people, even though it's public record. If you're using it for any purpose to hurt, harm, endanger
They
anybody,
gave him.
you have to have it. It's illegal. You don't know who you are because you did not have the consent. It's against
My
the law.
intention was not
Against
to
the
harm
law to
anybody.
do that. It's still against the law to do that, okay?
You harm and hurt my ears every time you talk, Lucy. So you are definitely committing crimes. Each time you talk, you hurt and harm my ears.
And see, she won't call me a P3DO, but the girl that's walking naked in front of her nephews, girl, please. You go get DHS and CPS to come see what I did and to go over there and investigate what she did and see what happens when they go over there and investigate what she do regularly. Because you don't walk around the house like that on a whim. It's something you normally do.
Well, are you creating a narrative? You don't know if the kids lie. You were in house. So you're basically creating a narrative, and that might not be true. But yours is true.
Narrative.
Yours is true.
I'm creating a narrative.
Yes, you are, because you don't even know
Oh,
if those people.
but Manny's not.
Oh no, you just told me that. We learned that from you, Lucy.
But Manny's not creating a
Oh,
narrative.
no, ma'am. We learned that from you. I just figured out what it was today with your example. Yes.
Oh, you just figuring out my example. So you're saying if I put babies as my PFP, that's bad. But if an auntie walks around her house naked in front of her nephews, that's not.
That's what Prince talking about. That narrative right there. I figured it out with you. You the ringleader of them.
I asked a question.
The answer to your question is you taking a child's unconsented picture and making it your profile pic is diabolical. That's not consented. It's illegal. The young
But
lady.
it's not illegal for auntie to walk around naked in front of her nephew.
Lukey Butt. Let me finish, Lukey Butt. Her walking through the house and those young men might not have even been there, Lukey Butt. You're spinning a narrative because you don't know. We saw the picture of the baby that you didn't have the consent of. But we don't know who was in the house, Lukey Butt.
CPS will find out.
Now, why was CPS?
I'll share it.
Only thing CPS is going to find
Wait a
out
minute.
is
What's going on?
Her grandson was never there. You're spreading a lie. There's a difference between a narrative and a lie. That's a full lie. She said her grandson was not there. It was only two grown women. T.
Were you there?
No, I was not. Because I'm not a creep. I don't want to be there.
Well, I'm sure tea time on the way.
But you sure in the business telling about it, giving a narrative. Isn't that a narrative?
Deep in the business, I heard it with my own ears from the source, which was tea time.
Oh, so that's not a narrative?
He said there was no kids there.
What you say is hearsay. What you say is hearsay. What you say is hearsay.
Remove anybody from my platform. Let me do the bringing up and take it down. Thank you. Okay.
Now what happened?
Said she's getting ready to drive. Right. She said she was going to drive.
Okay, so I told Lucy, right, we're having other people's non-consensual pictures up in the background.
Like my grandson, like she had
Yes,
my
was
grandson.
illegal, right? Was illegal, T, is what I told her. It's illegal because she didn't have the consent. Now, she said your daughter or whoever it was that walked through the house naked in front of the children wasn't right either. And I said, well, how do you know that anyone?
Let me say this, friend. He wasn't home.
That's what I said. You don't know what she's spinning the narrative. I told her she was spinning the narrative to time.
I was in here. Let me clear that. I don't have to, but I could download my own live, and I had. I was at my house, in my room. She was going to get in the shower. The laundry basket was in my room, so she went to get a towel so that she could get in the shower. He was not home. He was at my mother's house. I was on live for a full 6 hours, and there was no child. So the reason why she's bringing this up is because her friend requested that video of her walking through the house naked. So now they're trying to spin something because her friend illegally asked for a video and obtained the video and watched the video. So tell me, who's really the predator? To ask for a video of a 20-year-old girl accidentally walking through the camera, not knowing, because I was in my room, my green screen was on, and the camera was flipped. She did not know that. So she asked for that video of that girl, knowingly admitting that she admitted out of her mouth that it was an accident. She said it was an accident, nobody was at fault, but requested the video to see her body. So you're saying that grown woman that walked through the house naked does not regularly do that, walking through the house naked?
Even wait a minute. Hold on. Even if she
Hold on. I'll let you talk to you. I'll let you talk to you.
You don't get the question.
I'll let you talk to you. I'll let you talk.
You don't get the question, me, friend.
I'll let you
You do not
talk.
get the question.
That grown woman that walked through the house naked is a regular occurrence. Otherwise, people are.
That is not none of you or Kiana's business what her daughter does in her house where she pays her bills. It's not none of your business. And to request that young lady's video is weird. Because y'all don't want nobody requesting videos of your damn daughters or children. If that is sexual exploitation. And I'm not understanding why y'all not understanding that sexual exploitation. We have a legal officer in the room that would explain to y'all that is sexual exploitation.
Can that legal officer also explain filing a police a false DHS case? Because that's what they're letting you do. Because they know
they can arrest you for that.
They knew there was no said like this. It has to be suspected, and that is the language. And if it's suspected, it's suspected. Why is my mic when she done? Can I say this, friend? We all have. Okay, if she gets to talking, I don't get to talk. I don't have to be here. Let her finish about whatever she needs to do.
You can talk, Lucy.
Okay, let me say this. We have all the evidence of Kiana knowing. People told her he wasn't there, and she said, I don't care if he wasn't there. I don't care. She says that I have the clip of it. So it's an intentional revenge, retaliation. She said, I'm calling because T-Time reposted a video that had her talking to her kids. Because I reposted a video that was on TikTok. That's what made her call. It's a retaliation. And she admitted that she called me not because she was concerned, not because of any of that. That's a lie, T-Time. Don't lie.
Hold on. Let her finish, Lucy. Then you can rebuttal. Everybody tap the screen. And if you're trying to get in the box, please put downstairs why you're trying to get in the box. If I don't normally see you doing stuff over here on Diabolical Messy Talk, I will not let you in the box. Explain to me why you need to come up in this box and have this conversation. Please tap the screen, and I still stand on, if you're not in this person's house, it ain't none of your business. Don't create false narratives and lies.
Mandated reporter.
And it is a mandated reporter in here right now. Trust
That's
the
right.
Let me ask you a question, friends.
And you can go to jail for not.
If my grandson was there,
You can go to jail for
why would they wait until she asked for the video Sunday?
This ain't got nothing to do with the video. We gonna talk about the video. We gonna talk about the video.
She asked for the video Sunday. Never said anything in her whole life.
Prove that Kiana asked for the video.
Not all these mandated reporters.
Hold on, friends. You want me to prove it? Because that's a grown woman.
Okay, you asked me to prove it, right?
Prove that she asked for the recording and prove that she got it.
Okay, well, go ahead, T-Time. You got it. Go ahead. I'm not letting nobody
Prove that she got it.
I am going to prove that she got it. Hold on, because your friend okay, that she about to prove. She about to prove it, and she about to play it. And my thing is, for the mandated reporters that hear that things were falsely reported, y'all are legally bound to report that too as well.
Well, it wasn't falsely reported. Any suspicion has to be reported by mandated reporters.
It wasn't no suspicion because it wasn't no children in the house at all.
But you don't know that.
Yes, we do. We all know that. The children was in the house.
But you know what? CPS will sort it out.
They sure will. I can't believe y'all did that. That's the dangerous, diabolical shit that we said that y'all do. That's it. That's what make y'all diabolical. That's what make us diabolical talk because of what y'all do. And they group us in all together. And I ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. Here, let me play the video. Here go the video.
Yes, you know you're taking T-Time's word that I have done this because you said y'all.
The shoe fit weird. You don't have to wear the shoe, Lucy, and you don't have to about you. Okay, here's the video for asking for the clip.
Hold on.
Always online, but I would just assume that she. Did you see the girl be naked? No, I'm streaming AJ. Like okay, send it to me. They didn't have it up me like
Okay, so that's her.
What girl?
She said my T-Time's daughter. That's what that was said.
The girl.
Yes, she did.
She said the girl.
Yeah, we know who she's talking about, baby.
No,
I got
she
her
said
opinion. She got
the
the
girl.
video, baby. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
She already admitted that she asked for the video. You can stop that.
Now prove she got it.
I am. Hold on. Here we go.
I say everything I want to say about you in my room. I ain't say it to you. That's harassing you, girl. I say it over here. I don't say it to you. What do you say it on the law? Okay, well, she ain't got nothing to say, y'all. It makes you all your money charges to get money. You need to be married and had like another car. No, I never get married or had. Fuck out of here. I never been married or had with nobody that wants for 41 minutes. Girl, fuck you, trying to goddamn kid and everybody on the phone turned you can traffic, remember? No, she wasn't trying. Get the fuck out of here. No, she wasn't trying. Who was trying? Who was traffic, Kiana? So basically, you need some goddamn perfume balls. Who was traffic? You need some perfume balls. You ain't got no words on me, get me. Let's speak the facts. Who was traffic? One of your children. Who was traffic? Okay, it wasn't her. No longer a fucking it wasn't her. I don't care. You want to come see it? You do. Actually, you do. You're saying that she's not no kid. Her sister is. No kid, what? My kid would never, and I don't walk around. No kid would never walk around you next? Oh, okay. Hell the fuck no. Y'all weird over there. Stop that weird ass shit. And you're weird for asking for the big video. I did, so I was like, is she built like her mama like a piece?
So she did say I did, right? Okay, hold on.
So you more mad at asking the person who sent it?
Hold on. She asked
Send it to her. Who sent it to
That's
her?
what the police have to sort out because she received it.
Okay, well do what you need to do.
Also, of course. Lucy. I thought you said she didn't admit. You wanted me to play the proof, correct? I'm not here for you.
Prove it. I said prove
The
it.
mandated reporter downstairs just said that they got that. They just said that they got that.
Tell them to do something with it. Out there, I doubled out there. Tell them to do something with it.
Lucy, you are antagonizing.
No, I ain't scared of that. Go tell them to do something with it. I ain't scared. I ain't scared.
We're not, and nobody
Do
doing
something with it.
Nobody doing anything. What do you have to be scared?
Tell them to do something with it.
Like, how does this guy work with the dog? Like, is it the same person?
So, Lucy, did you call us? Is that why you said?
He was. I never saw that.
Anonymous, dog.
tap the screen. Everybody tap the screen, and we're gonna have to cut the comments off. Y'all know how to get over here. But she just with Lucy, you're not making it good.
You said it was anonymous. How you know they was anonymous? Oh, well.
Reports are always anonymous.
Well, we already got her. We already got her on admit that she was causing. So it really doesn't matter if somebody else does it.
Then prove that she did it.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to never.
It's in 4K, Lucy. If she says she did it, it's in 4K, regardless if she did it or not. She admitted to doing it, so they would take that admittance opposed to her saying, "Well, that I
No, they won't. No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
No,
Yes,
they won't.
They will take
No,
that
they won't.
Yes,
Friends,
they will.
no, they won't. It doesn't work like that.
Don't fight
It doesn't work like that, honey. It doesn't. It doesn't
Oh,
work
that's
like that.
why he slept with her. Because he heard what he said about Gemma. That's why he did it.
Will a mandated reporter come up here and let her know y'all will take the 4K? Y'all would take that in admittance, opposed to whatever it is that she gonna say when she say, "Oh, I didn't mean to do that." Please tap the screen.
That's not part of the mandated reporter law, friends. Let me make sure you understand.
Okay, they in the room though.
Let me make it plain for you. No, I can make it plain for you, honey. I'm very qualified to do this. When you make a report, you have to report anything that you suspect, okay? It is not for the person who has a suspicion to prove whether it is founded or not founded, okay? It is for them to investigate to find out if it's founded or unfounded. Now moving into what you are speaking about, how and when those reports come in only matters if they choose to investigate it. And mandated reporters do not investigate that. That would be a matter for another department, which would mean it would be the police investigating that from the legal department, okay? That's a whole different section from mandated reporter.
Take it easy, bro.
Who is a mandated reporter?
It depends on what your state. Hold on.
Yes, I am.
Oh Lord.
Okay, hold on.
Mandated
I'm a mandated
What
reporter.
state? Because it varies from municipalities, but there is a federal law.
Who is a mandated reporter?
I am federal.
I said you don't have to be federal to be a mandated reporter, baby. I said it is a federal law.
So here's the thing. I work for federal. It's a county, it's a city, it's a state.
County is not
and
federal. County is not federal. It's
That's
not.
why I asked,
It was federal.
who do you consider to be a mandated reporter? Because
It
there's
depends on what your state designates to be, but there is a federal law
Oh, my
that
God.
says specific people have to be.
Okay. I'm a social worker. I'm a mandated reporter. A lawyer is a mandated reporter. A doctor, a nurse is a mandated reporter. People that work in TVT
Back the screen, y'all.
are
Everybody tap the
mandated
screen. Since
reporters.
log in.
Any stranger off the street, you're not a mandated reporter. Any report that would have went into there will be screened the fuck out.
Yes.
It will be screened out.
Do what they need to do. Cut the comments off.
How
Mandated.
can you screen it out?
Oh my God.
On what pretense would it be screened out?
You have to do a fingerprint. You have to do a background. Yes.
You just said mandated reports have to be screened out.
Listen, I didn't say it. The lady at the bottom is.
No. That's what I'm asking, but you're answering.
Females, you talk. Allow me to speak, please. Mandated recorder, teachers, nutrition, any state license and above
That's
state
not what she
license.
said.
Mandate, I'm giving you.
Let her. I know who they are, but that's not what she said. You didn't hear what she said.
Again,
Go ahead, you can
to
continue.
be fingerprinted in the system, to be considered a mandated recorder. Dealing with children, mandated recorders, because you need fingerprints, life scan, you go through federal, you go through county, you go through city. There's 3 stages that you go through. to be a mandated reporter. Now, there's no reporter. Allow me to answer what she said. At the end of the day, a mandated reporter is a person who observes, assesses, and then reports. You have at each state, it doesn't matter about the state. When you're a mandated reporter, it's across the board. You are held accountable. You have 24 hours to report. And when you are a mandated recorder, your name goes on that document. It's no thing of making an unseen report where it's anonymous. Let me make sure you understand something. You keep saying recorder. We said reporter, and that's not what she said. What she said is that report would be screened out, not reporter, report.
Okay, can I tell you why?
That's what she said.
Can I tell you why it would be screened out?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the report would be screened out because there are certain aspects of a report that have to be there. So you would need to have known that child's name, that's those child's parents, where did the allegation of abuse occur, the address of the parents, well, actually, I'm not going to say the address, the location of the child. In other aspects of law, you can look this up. And child reports go with the child law.
Hold on.
If it does not, let me finish and look at whatever you want. If it does not meet the definition of the law, that report would be screened out.
Right.
It would be screened out. Now, that does not mean that the family doesn't need help. And if the family still needs help, then they would be assigned a case manager. And they would be worked through that plan. But that particular report, I'm sorry, ma'am, it would be screened out.
Okay, now let me ask you something. Let's just say, on a routine outing, as a mandated reporter, I just happened to stroll past a particular hotel room. And just outside that hotel room, I see a man and a woman just tearing up a little kid. Just ungodly things, welts and everything with the leather belt. And then I see them go into room 121. As a mandated reporter, I would not know the parent's name, the child's name. I would only have a location. Am I still not bound to report that without knowing the name? And would they still screen that out without me knowing their name?
Honestly,
because it wouldn't happen in my state. It wouldn't happen in mine.
When they call my job, just let me tell you. When they first of all, if it's not a fucking real report, man, I don't know if it says it's real or not, but if it's not a real report, stop doing that shit. Because our jobs are fucking hard enough. We really out here taking care of fucking kids that are getting fucked up out here fucking for real. And it's a lot of them.
Okay, hold on, wait one second.
It's a lot of them.
Do you work for the state police in your state?
I don't work for the state. I work for the state, but it's not the police. It's for DCL, ma'am. And so what I'm saying is this. I've been asleep on this goddamn line because y'all have been boring the fuck out of me first and foremost. But secondly, please, if you just see somebody, her daughter, she had her camera on, and that part, that's not fucking abuse or neglect. That's not. That's not what the fuck that is. Abuse and neglect is you sexually having sex with a kid, or you put your hands on,
I don't know what state you're from.
or you been emotional to a child. That is not what happened on this live. That is not abuse and neglect, and that should not be calling in. Y'all shouldn't be fucking with us. Right now, I am tired. And you know what the fuck I'm tired? Because I've been working overtime like a motherfucker, making sure I'm protecting the kids. We got fucking pipes up blown out. People ain't got no fucking heat. And even when you call in on that bullshit, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go try to figure out a way to fucking help them to make sure that they fucking safe. If you ain't making sure these fucking kids are safe, then leave these fucking kids alone.
You signed up to do your job. You signed up to do yours. Other people signed up to do theirs. That's part of your job.
Friends, can I say something?
Didn't say it wasn't gonna be easy. Didn't say it
So
was
let
gonna
me
be
say this. For a person to
fraudulent do it. That's not cool.
for a person to automatically assume that this is happening when my grandson wasn't even in the house, and people say, well, even if it was, it's your house. Let me explain something. He is 6. He's in the 1st grade. He is very aware. So it wouldn't be a thing because he has to know, he knows. Right, but would it be something that would be normal for him? And if y'all say he was there, y'all hear him in the background, right? If he was there, y'all would hear him. Because he's going to keep bothering.
Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lumbar swelling.
And for if it was a call that was made and it was incorrect,